Hi, I'm Michael Flynn, and welcome to Relationship Reset Academy. As someone who's been a marriage counselor for over 15 years, I've seen it all when it comes to relationships, the highs, the lows, and the seemingly impossible situations. Today, we're tackling one of the toughest questions I get asked: will my ex come back if they're dating someone else? I know how confusing and painful this can be, but don't worry, you're not alone, and there is a way to approach this situation with clarity and confidence. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand what's really going on, how to avoid the common mistakes, and the key steps to take if you want to reconnect with your ex, or move forward with strength and self-respect. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you don't miss out on more practical advice to help you navigate your relationships. Now let's get into it. Alright, so you're wondering, will my ex come back, even though they're dating someone else? It's a gut-wrenching question, isn't it? I get it, your mind's running a marathon between hope and heartbreak. But let me tell you something, this situation is not the end of the road. In fact, how you handle this right now could determine the answer to your question. Stick with me for a few minutes because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what steps to take and what to avoid, so you don't just sit around wishing. You take control. Step 1. Don't panic. The rebound phase is real. First things first, take a deep breath. I mean it, just pause for a second. Because when you hear your ex is dating someone else, it's natural for panic to set in. Your mind might be racing with all kinds of thoughts. What if they're happier now? What if I've lost my chance? And before you know it, you're overthinking every little thing they've said or done since the breakup. But here's the truth, their new relationship might not be as serious as you think. In many cases, these new romances are what I like to call emotional band-aids. They're often not about deep love but about filling a void, an attempt to distract themselves from the feelings they still have for you. Now let's break it down. If your ex has moved on quickly, that's usually a red flag for the relationship itself. Why? Because solid, lasting connections take time to build. If they've jumped into something new right away, it's likely a rebound, built more on impulse than true compatibility. They might be trying to suppress their emotions or convince themselves they're fine. Here's an important reminder for you, just because they're with someone else doesn't erase what you had together. You shared experiences, memories, and a connection that can't simply be replaced overnight. Even if they're trying to move forward, those moments are still with them. So, what should you do about it? Absolutely nothing, at least, not right now. Resist the urge to act out of panic. Don't reach out to them with desperate texts or start comparing yourself to their new partner. That only pushes them further away. Instead, take this as your cue to pause, reflect, and focus on your next move. Step 2. Make them miss you. Now here's where things get interesting. You want your ex to come back, but let me tell you a secret, you can't force someone to miss you. You have to make them realize what they've lost, and that starts with you stepping back. Here's why this works. Absence creates curiosity. If you're constantly in their face, texting, calling, liking their posts, it doesn't give them any room to miss you. Think of it this way. When was the last time you craved something that was always within arm's reach? Exactly. So, this step is about creating that space. No texts. No random social media likes. No subtle coincidences where you show up where they are. You need to go quiet. And I know that's tough. It feels like the opposite of what you want to do. But trust me, it's one of the most powerful moves you can make. Here's what's happening during this time. Without you constantly around, their mind starts wandering. They'll start wondering what you're up to, why you're not reaching out, and whether you're moving on. And that little spark of curiosity? It's the first step toward them realizing they miss you. But this silence isn't just for them, it's for you too. Use this time to focus on yourself. Reclaim your confidence. Hit the gym, pick up that hobby you've been putting off, or dive into a new project. When you focus on improving your life, two things happen. First, you feel better, which is the ultimate goal. And second, you become more attractive, not just to your ex, but to anyone who sees the new, thriving version of you. Step 3. Understand their current relationship. Now let's talk about their current relationship. This is where most people make a mistake. They obsess over the new partner. What do they have that I don't? Are they prettier? Smarter? Funnier? Sound familiar? Let me stop you right there. First of all, you don't actually know what's going on in that relationship. On the outside, it might look perfect. They might be posting cute pictures, going out, and having fun. But that doesn't mean it's all sunshine and rainbows behind the scenes. Most people don't post about their arguments or insecurities, right? Here's what you need to know. If their new relationship is a rebound, it's likely built on shaky ground. Rebounds are often more about distraction than real connection. They might be trying to prove something to themselves, or even to you. But those relationships tend to burn out quickly, especially when reality sets in. Now, what if it's not a rebound? What if it's serious? That's tougher. But here's the thing, just because they're with someone new doesn't mean your connection is gone. Relationships don't magically erase history. Whatever unresolved feelings or issues they had with you are still there, whether they acknowledge it or not. This is where you have an advantage. You know your ex on a level their new partner doesn't. You understand their quirks, their fears, their dreams. And while their new partner might be getting to know them, you've already shared a bond. That's not something that disappears overnight. So, instead of focusing on their relationship, shift your focus inward. The stronger and more self-assured you become, the more likely it is that they'll start comparing what they have now to what they had with you, and realize they might have let go of something special. Step 4. Position yourself as their best option. This step is where everything comes together. If you want your ex to come back, you need to become the person they can't resist coming back to. And here's the good news. You're already that person. You just have to remind them. Start by showing emotional strength. Be the version of yourself that attracted them in the first place, but even better. This doesn't mean pretending to be someone you're not. It means leveling up in every area of your life. Whether it's your career, health, or personal growth, take steps to improve. Not for them, but for you. When they see you thriving, living your best life without them, it creates a powerful impression. It's not about making them jealous. It's about showing them that you're someone worth having in their life. And here's the kicker. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience and persistence. But when the time is right, and when they've had the space to reflect, they'll start to see you in a new light. They'll realize that you've become not just the person they fell for, but someone even better. Now, if you're ready to take things to the next level, check out romancedictionary.com/x. This resource is packed with proven strategies to help you stand out and become the kind of person your ex can't stop thinking about. So, will your ex come back if they're dating someone else? It's absolutely possible, but only if you play it smart. Focus on giving them space, building yourself up, and showing them that you're the one who got away. If this video gave you clarity or a boost of confidence, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below and tell me, what's your biggest challenge right now when it comes to your ex? I read every comment, and I'd love to help. And don't forget to subscribe to Relationship Reset Academy and turn on those notifications. Oh, and before you go, check out the links in the description for more tools and tips to help you achieve your relationship goals. And hey, while you're here, check out some of my other videos. I've got tons of tips to help you reset your relationships and win in love. Until next time, remember, your love story isn't over yet. You've got this.